Is comedian actor Bill Burr actually related to Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan? This is the theory, and I'll tell you when it started. Billy Corgan went on Howie Mandel's podcast and casually dropped a bomb that his wandering musician dad might have fathered 12 kids, one of whom could be Bill Burr. And Bill Burr, who is 56, has always been known to have a dad who was a dentist named Robert Burr. So the idea that Bill's father was actually some traveling musician is very odd. Corgan swears in this clip that he is not making it up. This is a true story.
About 10 years ago, it sounds about right time-wise, one of my brothers was having a birthday party, and my stepmother was there, who was obviously married to my mother, not my real mother, but my stepmother.
Who was married to your father.
Yes, but who I grew up with.
Right.
And my stepmother said to me, "Do you know who Bill Burr is?" Now, at that point, I'd never heard of Bill Burr. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he was a comedian or he could have been the guy down the street.
Right.
And she said, well, he's this comedian, da-da-da. And I think I even somehow called up a picture on a phone. And I kind of noticed right away, like, gee, he really looks like my father. Bill Burr looks more like my father than Bill Burr looks like me, or I look like Bill Burr. So I said to my mother, like, well, why are you asking me this? You know, I thought maybe the first thing she was just going to say, oh, he just thought you noticed the resemblance. She goes, I think it might be one of your father's illegitimate children. Bill Burr might be one of the children that your father sired in his days on being a traveling musician. This is a true story. I'm not making up. There's no joke in this. This is a true story. I've never told this anywhere, honestly.
So then later, Bill Burr is doing Howie Mandel's podcast, and Billy Corgan surprises him, and it's a very awkward exchange. Check it out.
Look who's here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Sit down.
You're an asshole.
Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole?
Yeah,
I thought this would be great to bring a family together.
He didn't tell you. He told me you were totally cool with me coming.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I thought it would be a good surprise.
Can this be like edited out or no?
I can go. I mean, you told me Bill was.
All right, fuck it. No, I'll do it. Like, did you ever think the fact that I never told that story, that, you know, maybe you shouldn't? Did you ever, you know how many fucking like emails and crap that I got? Like, I sort of like went away from that.
So let me just fill in. Let me just fill in.
Do we talk on a regular basis?
We've never met.
So Billy Corgan was nice enough on my podcast to talk about the fact that he told a story that he had never told before, that his father traveled.
My stepmother said to me, do you know who Bill Burr is? Bill Burr might be one of the children that your father sired in his days on being a traveling musician.
If you do the math.
He was a piece of shit. And he had two kids this close together, and he named them the same fucking name. He thinks it's different because he's Billy and I'm Bill. Like, that's how he told the difference.
Well, I was Bill when I was young. But you're right. I mean, with all respect.
I just thought.
All right. Well, whatever. You know, it's not that I don't like him. It reminds me of all of that shit. So, you know, it
just seems more of the same from what I've been hearing.
All right, whatever. I mean, I like your music.
Appreciate that.
Okay, great.
Would you? Oh, you know what would be cool if you let your brother play drums.
So what do you think? Is this an elaborate prank, or is this a real thing? Howie Mandel is known for doing pranks like this. So I think it's just all a ruse to rile people up on the internet and get publicity for Bill Burr's special and Billy Corgan's new tour or album, whatever he's promoting. Let me know what you think in the comments.